Road to the Bayou Classic, a Jaguar Nation special.
All right, welcome back. The most interesting aspect to this Southern team is they played multiple quarterbacks in every game except two. Most of the time, we had to guess who's going to be under center for the Jags. Earlier this week, I sat down with Southern Offensive Coordinator Mark Frederick to give us an in-depth look into the Jags quarterback room. I got to ask you about the quarterback position, going up and down, three different quarterbacks. Do you guys feel like that gives you an advantage? Teams don't know who to prepare for?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Most teams, they have one guy, maybe a good backup, but when you have three guys that can come in and lead your team to victory, that's kind of awesome to have, especially with, injuries and stuff like that. But to understand those guys and know what they do well and just tailor the offense to whichever one is going in, that's the uniqueness of it. And I love it. I get to play around with a whole lot of stuff and not just hone in on one thing.
I got to talk to you about Jalen Woods. Nothing seems to faze him. Comes in, gets thrown in the fire. He has no reaction to it. He takes it on the chin, does a great job. What makes him stand out to the rest of the quarterback room?
Whew. Woods is probably, like you say, nothing phases him. You can fuss at him, you can congratulate him, he's still even keel. It's like he's always just taking it in. He's, trying to be coached, and that's what I like about him. He's very smart. He know how to operate the offense, and he get the guys to go, so it's awesome.
Going to the other redshirt freshman, T-Set, man, he has an arm. He's putting up crazy numbers, but kind of, inconsistent. How's it been coaching a guy like him?
A guy like T-Set, I guess when Coach Tyme played, they call him the gunslinger. So he got that gunslinger mentality. Sometimes you're like, yeah, and then sometimes you're like, whoa. So just getting him to understand what are we trying to accomplish every play, and not just, just go out there and be a gunslinger. We need you to run the offense and operate within what we're trying to get done.
And Noah, obviously the veteran of the group, he's, like I said, ups and downs for him. Great play, and sometimes getting benched, but he's handled it like a professional every single time. He helps the other guys. What makes him so valuable to this quarterback room?
I think each guy in the room supports each other. Even when you get benched and you still trying to help the team win, I think that says a lot about you as a person. And just high character young man. He, he didn't win with the highs, he didn't win with the lows, and he's still fighting.
All right, interesting stuff from Coach Frederick there. Reggie, which QB do you think is the best fit for Southern's offense?
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know.
I know, that's a hard one.
Excuse me, but I don't know. Watching these guys, because we've seen guys come out. We saw Zay T-Set come out, have a really good game, and you thought, okay, we found our guy. Next game he comes out and he really doesn't look good. We saw Noah Biden not look good, then come out and look really well in a game. Okay, maybe Noah's getting it together.
Yep.
And no, then he comes out and he doesn't have a good game. Now we're Jalen Woods. Jalen came out and he played well, and he did the things that were necessary to do. He didn't play exceptional, but he did play well. Now we have to see if he can put games back to back. To me, he seems to be the most poised and comfortable quarterback right now.
I was just about to ask you, who would you start if you were the head coach for Southern? Who would you start in the Bayou Classic? My answer is Jalen Woods.
Mine too.
Really? Yeah, you got to roll with the hot
yes.
hand. I don't think he's going to win you a game, but he's not going to lose you a game.
Yeah, yes, I think so too. I think he's going to keep the car in the middle of the highway. He's going to keep it in the middle of the lanes. And I think though, as he becomes more comfortable, we may start to see more plays coming from him.
Yeah. Well, don't be surprised if you see two or more quarterbacks play today. Coming up, we get you ready for kickoff with our keys to the game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.